Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, your boy Adam, and again, we're here with another Death Row reaction video. I was trying to do a Wolfenstein gameplay, but that didn't freaking download. So now we're doing Smokey Bear versus McGruff, the crime dog. I know who Smokey Bear is. I don't know who McGruff is. I think he's like maybe like a crime PSA, like don't shoot people. But let's get to it. I don't know who's gonna win this. I don't know their feats. Smokey Bear's like a bear that has like an axe, so I'm gonna lean towards him. And I don't know what my and I don't really know in the comment section. I'm probably gonna put my wins and losses so far because I started counting at Johnny Falcon versus Johnny Falcon, no, Johnny Cage versus Falcon, Captain Falcon. So I'm gonna put that in the comments. And you should watch all the rest of those videos. And I'm gonna shut up and stop talking. Let's get down to the death battle. Screw. Death battle.
When it comes to public service, two animals have gone far beyond the call of duty.
They're known throughout the world as the symbols of safety. So let's make them fight to the death.
Smokey Bear, the firefighting mascot of forest safety.
And McGruff the crime dog, taking a bite out of
McGruff looks like Snoopy's, not Snoopy's. McGruff looks like Scooby-Doo's like brother who actually took life seriously. Okay.
crime wherever he goes.
He's Whiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh my God,
And
it's
it's our
scary.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
This animation looks good. Does Smokey have a freaking pipe stuck in his back?
battle.
Oh my God, this looks like good animation.
In 1944, America's forests faced an ever-increasing threat. With nearly 16 million men battling Nazis overseas,
Whoa.
little manpower
Wow.
remained to combat the spread of forest fires. Every year,
Yeah, that's totally what we're talking about. We got the rise of Nazism in Europe. Nah, we need to learn what forest fires are.
30 million acres of trees would go up in smoke.
Damn, that's even more trees than Snoop Dogg can burn.
America needed a new hero, someone who could prevent these disastrous blazes from occurring in the first place.
And then along came a lovable cartoon bear named Smokey.
So remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Okay.
As a mascot,
I don't actually remember. Wait, well, I remember one time I was driving and I think I saw a Smokey the Bear like billboard. You know?
Smokey Bear did what he could to inspire the American people. He even partnered with Bambi to teach the ways of fire safety. However, Smokey was still merely a dream,
That's kind of creepy how it just like is like hyper realistic and it's like a forest fire in his
a
eyes.
figment of imagination, until one fateful day in the Capitan Mountains of New Mexico.
What do you know? A forest fire broke out. The mountain trees were annihilated in a blaze so intense the 30 firefighters called to action were almost incinerated. Thousands of forest critters either fled or died. All but one.
Atop a smoldering tree clung a lone survivor, a small
Smokey's Bear origin story.
black bear cub. His paws burnt, his family lost to the flames.
So after firefighters rescued him, there was only
But just yanking that bear around.
one name that fit. Smokey.
Well, first they named him Hotfoot Teddy, but they
Let's see, got Smokey Bear, formerly known as Hotfoot Teddy, height 8 foot. Dear God, that's a. Well, I guess bears are big. So I guess we're gonna base Smokey Bear off of this bear right here. So it's gonna be like a regular bear. Weight 150 plus. Birthplace New Mexico. American black bear. Married to Goldie Bear. Created in 1947 by Albert Statcher.
couldn't waste such a great PR opportunity.
Adopted into the National Zoo at Washington, D.C., young Smokey became the living symbol of...
Look how cute that bear looks. You know, like, there was, no, I know this was one time, I can't remember if it was the second or the first World War, that, like, I'm pretty sure a group of, like, Polish people got, like, a freaking bear accepted into their ranks, and the bear used to, like, carry, like, ammunition. Like, bro, imagine you're fighting, and you just see a bear come at you, like you're fighting, just pew 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 pew. Hold the line. Pa pa pa. It's a bear.
fire prevention. They even made an animated short of his new official origin story, and it's pretty horrifying, actually.
The public adored young Smokey. He received so much fan mail, he had to get his own zip code.
Just, you guys don't, hey, Toy 25 too.
And since then, Smokey has successfully helped prevent forest fires and promote fire safety for over 70 years.
And boy, oh boy, has he done a good job.
Drown your campfires with water. Make sure it's totally wet. Then stir and drown again.
Indeed, in just the first 20 years, annual forest fire damage dropped over 80%.
Yeah, thanks to Smokey's advice,
You can literally make any cause look like more appealing if it has an animal, you know? Think about it. Like they really do have like political parties. Like both sides have an animal that they promote, okay, guys? Like I bet you if I had an animal who was named Doug the drug-taking raccoon and I made a couple billboards, drugs would be cool again. Okay. My God, what am I talking about?
Never started a forest fire in my entire life.
I don't believe that.
To my knowledge, I've had plenty of opportunities.
Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you took anybody's advice so seriously.
Why wouldn't I take Smokey's? This guy started a fire safety club, picked up ventriloquism, and even taught the Addams family to put out fires. You know, the people who love pain and things that are generally bad for you?
He's befriended the creatures of the
Let's say arsenal. I love how we call like his tools arsenal. Shovel, claws, cheese, camouflage, mastery. He getting camouflage? Size alteration. I guess he could do that. Can potentially reverse what? Pardon? I didn't know the Smokey Bear lore was that deep, bro. Interesting wildfires, strength and speed of a bear. Bro, McGruff might be cooked unless he's fought Goku who committed like a crime of jaywalking or something.
forest, much like a Disney princess, and even infiltrated Disney itself to teach their characters about fire safety.
My God.
Also, unlike most mascots at the time, he successfully protected his dignity through the toughest social experience in recent history, the 90s.
Respect the forest. Protect our trees. Oh, what am I doing? This isn't me.
Smoke, we agreed you'd talk to kids in their language.
I know, but I'll just give it to them straight.
Oh, and in case you forgot, he's also a goddamn bear.
An American black bear.
Imagine looking around and just see a bear standing there. Yo, bear standing there? That's kind of bars. Oh, I slipped in my chair. Bear standing there. I slipped in my chair.
To be precise.
I couldn't bear to stare. What's over there? Kendrick, hire me.
The largest black bears are over 7 feet tall and exceed 800 pounds, which seems to match Smokey's own size.
Smokey's got plenty to fight with, like his razor-sharp claws, his trusty...
Bro is getting some devious back shot. What the freak?
Shovel and enough muscle to rip your arm off Chewbacca style. And then you have to worry about fighting a bear that's armed.
Was that a pun? It wasn't even bear-related.
Wiz, you can't even bear the amount of puns I've got. What have you got?
As if. Unlike Boomstick, Smokey isn't one to just do the bare minimum. In fact, bears in general are quite durable creatures thanks to their stout anatomy, including a skeleton so stable it endures long hibernation without withering.
You better believe Smokey is strong too. Bears his size can break trees and flip over boulders weighing more than 350 pounds. When he was just a cub, Smokey even smashed this shitty little house to bits.
He's surprisingly...
Bro, we pulling from every bit of the Smokey Bear lore for this one. I didn't know Smokey Bear was like that, bro. Someone call up Goku. We got into the new strongest. Defeat a gorilla? Like, I know a grizzly bear could beat a gorilla, but I don't think that freaking a black bear could. Prevented a barren apocalypse, survived the 90s. If anyone can survive the 90s without losing their dignity, then yeah, they could beat McGruff.
Stealthy, able to sneak up on people in broad daylight with barely a sound. Also, black bears can run up to 30 miles per hour.
That's what makes the bear cavalry so dangerous. Aside from that, he's accomplished many unbelievable feats to keep the forest safe, like manipulating time.
And also when he disguised himself as a woman without bearing any resemblance to his real body. Boomstick, why don't you introduce his greatest feat with your baritone voice?
Prepare yourself, because Smokey can magically grow so large he's bigger than Godzilla. Look at the size of him.
All just to emphasize a point, much like how I'm owning this unbearable pun war.
Oh, I'm still going. I hope
God,
you brought some sort of non-perishable snack, because I can do this all day. You're gonna be so embarrassed when you lose.
Oh my god. What is this movie?
No, that'll never happen when it's me versus you.
Ha! You missed a bear pun. You're out.
Ursus is Latin for bear, moron.
Ah, damn it! You know Latin's my weakness. If only I was a bear, then my only weakness would be bear traps, bear repellent, and bear mace. You know, shit that people had to make to stop bears since they're so unstoppable.
There are some techniques to increase your chances of surviving a bear attack. Some say you can punch your arm down their throat to induce uncontrollable vomiting. Although I wouldn't recommend that because you're definitely going to lose your arm.
Yeah, like, yeah, so I remember watching like Zach T films. He said you could do that. Like, yeah, I bet you could if you shoved your entire arm down there and the bear bit it and you lost your arm. The bear would, if you got it deep enough, that bear would either run away with your arm or choke and die. You could probably get your arm back.
It's gross.
Honestly, all you can really do is make yourself look as large and intimidating as possible.
Now I know a foolproof way to escape a bear. You just gotta be faster than the guy next to you.
Well, it's a good thing Smokey chose a life of education and isn't chasing people.
Like, bro, I generally think that like why would a bear chase a human? Honestly, I think most bears would probably be like, hey, what's that? Oh, well, I'm gonna go away, you know?
People down. The last thing you want after you is an 8-foot tall bear with a giant shovel and a grudge.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Smokey, look, Jim, Small.
I gotta get back to the forest.
Let me take you on a trip back to the late 1970s, also known as the feel-good decade, a time where individualism and personal liberation took center stage.
Okay, got disco. Okay.
But not everybody took that as a sign of
Oh my god. Okay.
peace.
Yeah, domestic crime was getting bad. Like, really bad. At
That's
the
a
turn
cat.
of the decade, the American people made a hero to save them from themselves.
Oh my
A dog in a trench coat.
This canine began his campaign modestly enough, but he needed a name. After 8 months of polling, he was given one, along with an unforgettable slogan.
Take a bite out of crime.
Oh, that's where he came from. Okay.
McGruff, the crime dog.
Focused and determined to make that bite count, McGruff hit the streets hard and fast. In just a year, more than 50% of Americans had seen at least one McGruff advertisement.
It's because teenagers are the victims of over 2,000 violent crimes by strangers every day. You
Yeah.
can help stop it.
That's because he was
Fully McGruff the crime dog. He has 4 names. Okay. Height 6 feet. Dear God, that's a tall dog. Actually, you know something, guys? It's actually kind of funny. I'm actually 6 feet tall. That's right. Let's see. Weight 155. Bloodhound. Product of the war on crime. Wears a cool trench coat. Created in 1979 by Jack Hill. Why not just use like Batman or something to fight crime, you know? Like, he would be the best example, I would say.
willing to get his job done by any means possible, even if it meant ultimate embarrassment. He used commercials, cartoons, comic books, video games, musicals.
He even released his own anti-drug album with such classic singles as Crack and Cocaine.
Yo, Kendrick has been real silent since Smart Kids album came up.
Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine, making a mess of your mind.
And Inhalants.
You'll be suffering pain. Cause inhalants kill.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
As McGruff's plan generally
What do you
targeted
mean, Boomstick? Those were bars.
children rather than current
Smokey Bear could never spit that hard. Okay, I'm just saying.
criminals, it required patience and time. But it worked. Over the next few decades, crime dropped exponentially. The next generation of America was smarter and safer.
Now, some of you are probably thinking, hey, you can't prove McGruff was responsible for all of that. And I say to you, can you prove he wasn't?
Regardless, McGruff certainly had a massive impact, leading the charge against crime.
I mean, that's seriously impressive, considering all my dog does is sit around licking his balls.
Oh my
McGruff's
god.
not just any dog, he's a 6-foot-tall bipedal bloodhound. A dog breed known for their excellent sense of smell, an extremely powerful bite, and floppy, adorable ears. Scaling him to your average bloodhound, McGruff can likely run 45 miles per hour, jump 10 feet high, and bite with enough pressure to break bones.
And unlike my dog, McGruff wears a cool trench coat, which not only protects.
Hey, for some reason, I don't know how we got this, but I was talking to my dad, and I was like, hey, Dad, like, bro, what's the freak I was, hang on one second. And I was asking my dad, and I was like, if, one second. If a dog ever attacks me, what should I do? And he said you just gotta go for the eyes and stuff, you know? Because they got like an easy weakness. So I don't think that McGruff got this.
him from the
I need to stop talking. I'm babbering on. No one even gonna watch this video if I keep talking like this. I'm sorry.
rain and cold, but gives off a neat detective vibe.
However, unlike Thailand's Air Chief Marshal, Mr. Fufu,
Rest in peace, buddy.
Who the freak's Mr. Fufu?
true story, McGruff doesn't appear to hold an official police rank. He calls himself a pre-tective, which is just as fake as it sounds.
Oh, wait, if a crime hasn't happened yet, then how does he know to stop it? That's like some Minority Report shit.
He possesses a certain set of skills to do so. He has a
I possess a certain set of skills.
keen eye for details and context.
Yo, low-key, I really want McGruff to like stop like a freaking like sex trafficking ring. That'd be so funny, in my opinion. What's that, guys? A 6-foot basset hound or a 6-foot bloodhound just busting through the door.
Clues. He's exceptional at analyzing and predicting potential crimes in progress.
So he can predict what's gonna happen with a few context clues, but that doesn't mean much if he can't stop a mugging or whatever.
Luckily, McGruff has plenty of tools and talents. When someone's in trouble, McGruff's circle of respect creates a force field.
What?
Which is apparently the perfect defense against bullies.
While he's not an official member of the police force, he's been hanging around officers for decades, so it's not unreasonable to believe he's picked up some police combat training.
Being your own dog has its perks. For example, McGruff's car isn't a standard beat-up police cruiser, it's a friggin' monster truck. This bad mamma jamma is based on a 2010 Ford Super Duty with 540 cubic inches of gas-guzzling badassery.
Definitely an upgrade over his original 96 model, though I'm not sure what this has to do with preventing crime.
Screw preventing crime! This beautiful beast prevents all kinds of other stuff, like boredom, being a little sissy,
How could
and
you
small
be in
European
there
cars
and
from
not
going.
be screaming the whole time? Like, there's so many times where, like, I clinch so hard because they look like they're about to tip over and get on, like, they flip on their head, you know?
Unsmashed. That's enough for me.
Ironically, despite
Oh my
his
God.
skills and
What was that for? Yo. Oh my god, bro. It's Timmy Tough Knuckles. We got Emo Emily and Billy Badass. My god.
claim to stop crimes before they happen, he's more of a counselor than a protector, and doesn't actually step in all that often.
No, but he doesn't need to when he can freeze
wussy.
time.
Ah yes, McGruff is famous for pausing time and breaking the fourth wall to discuss an ongoing potential crime. Unfortunately,
What do you mean potential? You're literally he's trying to break in someone's store with the butt of a rifle. What do you mean potential crime?
while pausing time, McGruff does not seem capable of interacting with the world around him.
That's Jenny. But that's not Jenny's dad. If she gets into that car, that may be the last time you'll see Jenny.
He doesn't even bother saving Jenny from her kidnapper.
Which means he was right. That was the last time we saw Jenny.
Still, McGruff's campaign has been wildly victorious. It's safe to say he succeeded in taking a bite out of crime.
Oh my god, we didn't even mention the reality flipping switch he has in his office. What the hell is up with that thing?
I'm McGruff the crime dog, and I'm here to help take a bite out of crime.
Okay.
All right,
I don't really know, because these guys have, like, some absolutely outlandish stuff, bro. Like, they pull from the type of stuff that only power scales would pull from, bro. What do you mean by Gruff the Crime has a monster truck and reality flipping switch? And freaking the fact that Smokey Bear can make his body bigger than Godzilla.
Bat and SARS set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I've got a public service announcement for you. It's about food. And life, both the
Country.
eating fast
Choose the instruction.
and any of the way in
Not repeated with
and
comms.
time.
Okay, let's get going. That's part. There it is. There it
Remember,
is.
kids, fire is a dangerous tool which should never be left unattended.
As it says fire
Well,
before.
time to go. Only you could have prevented that forest fire, fool.
Why does this guy remind me of freaking of like a Megatron? Fool. Holy crap! Look how much bigger Smokey is compared to Gruff. Sound even instant fight.
You should learn to respect your surroundings. I'll show you respect.
Oh, that's a little shield. Oh crap. Oh crap, he is a bear. Oh.
Remember, kids, if you're about to be mauled by a bear,
Holy dude, run away.
stupid dog.
Whoa. Oh, monster truck.
Take a bite out of this.
Oh my god. Should be dead. He hit a tree. Another. Holy. Oh.
Not even you can prevent this.
Uh-oh.
Remember, kids. Remember me.
Oh god. Okay.
KO!
Looks like
Hey, a win's a win. It was kind of crazy how he just kind of squished him.
McGruff had a rough time out there. Smokey was clearly the stronger combatant thanks to being a giant bear, really.
McGruff wasn't totally outclassed. His greater speed and smaller size made the battle quite tedious for Smokey. But that's about it.
Yeah, he couldn't compete with Smokey in anything else. It's like my grandpappy always said, why have a guard dog when you can get a guard bear?
But what truly mattered in this battle were their unique abilities.
Yeah.
And in that, McGruff didn't stand a chance. When McGruff paused time, he couldn't affect the world around him, while Smokey has shown that he can.
And really, what are you gonna do against a bear that can grow to the size of a mountain?
So, bear beats dog, Smokey's powers were superior, and ultimately Smokey had far more options to take McGruff down for good.
Smokey was just more than McGruff could bear.
God.
Haha, one last bear bud.
One.
Suck it, Wiz.
The winner is Smokey Bear.
Smokey's like that. Smokey is King Von. That's what I'm gonna put in the title. Nah. But anyways, I was expecting Smokey and McGruff to be so overpowered. Power skills are gonna have a heck of a time with this one, but anyway, I guess that's gonna be it, and hopefully I'll get you guys another video here in a little bit. And see you all later.